Hi, Sonata. Hi, bye. Hi, Jenna. And yes, it is brutally hot. Hi, Jenna. You missed me? Aw, thanks. I missed feeling human. It's been a week. Yeah, where have you been? What have you been up to? $24 dinner? Not bad, not bad. Your mom's in town. You spent time with her? You spent time with your mom rather than me? I feel insulted. I'm kidding. I hope you had a wonderful time with her. Imagine if you introduced me to her. That might go poorly. Because I'd immediately have to bang her, you know? Oh, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, hot everywhere right now, I think. Hey, Mike. What's up? Pretty sure what's up is the temperature. Yeah. It is way too fucking hot. Turn the AC on. Yeah, unfortunately, the AC is kind of limited here. I do my best, but. Hey, Sandra. 100 North Carolina. Yeah. Hey, Bonzi. Heat lightning in Southwest Florida. Hey, Fernanda. I'm feeling heated. All AC is off. Well, aren't you special? Hey, Benzo. Hey, Larry. You're invisible. I'm scared of it. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. The Warlick Rock, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, I'm just trying not to die from heat stroke. That might actually be a legitimate concern for a lot of people right now, actually. She tells me, "Cat." She did send me a picture of him. She did send me a picture of him. The string and put paper towels in your body. Wet paper towels. In the hundreds. Ugh. Hey, Elf. Fuck summer. Favorite hobby? Uh, just interneting. I do enjoy reading. I do enjoy some video games. Hey, Don. Grinder. I do not use Grinder. Grinder is not really my thing. I should tell the name of Smokey after me. I mean, how would she know? Isn't the cat already like 6 years old? He's been with bed up all day. Aww. Rip. Missed you all your road trip, my friends. Aww. Where's my humor tonight? Melted, probably. I think it's like 26 Celsius. which is still hot enough Celsius. Or hot enough Fahrenheit. Yeah. It's pretty hot. Adopted a 2-year-old cat a month and a half ago. 14-year-old dog adores him. Aw. Lost a lifelong sister on New Year's Eve. Yeah, hot. So is there anyone here who likes the band Hot Hot Heat? They're a Canadian indie rock band. Nice good dinner yet? Good. They're pretty good. Shit, I'm blanking on the name of their song that I like. Talk to Me, Dance with Me. They've got Bandages. Yeah, Bandages is a good one. They've got. I actually prefer the acoustic version of Bandages. There's an acoustic version of it that's really good. But Talk to Me, Dance with Me is probably their coolest song. You are my only girl, but you're not my only girl. You are my only girl, but you're not my only. Talk to me, dance with me in the spotlight, girl. Hey, Val. Got me to everything was ready. Nah, I was just curious if anyone knew the band because it's hot, so I figured I'd name my stream after them. So I was wondering if anyone would understand my reference. Thanks, Vanna. So it is. W, you have to turn the thermostat down. I mean, they won't do anything that doesn't make immediate short-term profits. They don't give a shit about the long term. It's all about this quarter. The oranges. Yes, she sent me photos of him. She sent me a couple photos of him. He's thick. Horrible idea. Horrible idea to do what? To get a cat? What would be a terrible idea? What would be a bad idea for her to get a cat? Thick is where it's at. Hell yeah. I mean, as long as she can afford it and everything, but I'm assuming she can. What's my favorite snack? Your mom's poo. Paradise Health first. Yeah. I'm sure she'll be able to take care of him. But yes, her health is important. For sure. Also, hello, Sandra. Thanks, oranges. Anywho, anyone here remember the band Puddle of Mudd? A few years back, they did an absolutely atrocious cover of Nirvana's About a Girl. Like, genuinely, it's genuinely one of the worst covers that any band has ever done, ever. it was just inconceivably bad. Earlier, I watched a vocal coach do a reaction to it. And like, whenever you watch like vocal coaches or musicians, composers, whatever, whenever you watch people like who are in music, who are professionally involved with music, whenever you watch them doing reactions, they're going in wanting to enjoy it. Not just an open mind, but a positive mind. Because like at the end of the day, they love music, right? They love music and they want to see, when they're listening to something new and they want to see what it's doing right and what about the performances connects with listeners and things like that. And woman even said that she was that she wanted to be nice. But the performance was so bad that like she couldn't say anything nice. She did note that she liked musicianship. It was solid musicianship. But as far as the vocals were concerned, she was just dumbfounded. She kept asking if it was a joke, if they were trying to do a parody, like if they were being intentionally, like if he was being intentionally bad. At one point, she's like, "Oh, somebody help him." She wondered if he was okay and suggested that somebody should message him to see if he's okay. Like it was just. Hey, Filbert. It's one of the few times I've ever heard somebody sing and thought, man, I could sing better than that. It's not on Spotify. It is on YouTube. So you can check it out on YouTube and laugh because that's all you can do is laugh. Like there was a point where she was listening to it and she started laughing and then covered her mouth because she realized, no, I shouldn't laugh. That's mean to do. The very end of the song, she's like, I like that. I like that bit. That's my favorite part when it ended. It's just, she just kept making these snarky comments against her own will. Like, she didn't even want to be making snarky comments, but there was no way not to. It was just, they demanded to be made because the song legitimately is that fucking bad. Lead singer is drunk. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Uncle Buck. That honestly makes a lot of sense. The fact that he's a drunk makes a lot of sense. Also explains why he was so red in the face, maybe? Because he was very red in the face. Bad neutral. It honestly feels that way. But like, Were they? Like, was he trolling, or is he just like, or was he just fucking drunk off his ass and unable to hit a fucking note? He was trying to put soul into it and sound like a demon. Yeah. Yeah, that seems more likely to me. Because, like, I feel like someone who knows how to sing would struggle to sing that bad deliberately. My dreams. Yeah, like not sure he knows how to sing drunk or not. Well, I mean, like, they were a fairly successful band. So he does know like how to make like he does know how to make music. He presumably like does know vocal techniques. Like he might not have like a pleasant singing voice, but you see, it is not in a the vent for it is in a bad position. Like he presumably does actually know how to sing. Yeah, I don't like his voice, but he presumably like knows generally what he's doing when he sings. Like he knows how to sort of keep. Hey, Buttercup. Didn't think anyone else remembered them. You mean Hot Hot Heat? It's like he knows how to like sing in his register. Like he knows how to like sing in his register, his style. Like he knows like he presumably knows how to do that. And I feel like people who know how to do that, I feel like most of them would struggle to sing bad deliberately. Because it's actually not as easy as it sounds. Especially like because I mean you practice hours on end to you know, he'd be practicing hours and hours for years. Yeah, yeah. You're supposed to listen to it on mute. Yeah. That's the top comment I saw. So, like, the practice you get as a singer. Oh, this sounds like the South Park guys making fun of Nirvana. Yeah. He sounds like he has a shot collar that goes off every 10 seconds and still has to perform. Because, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure the South Park guys probably don't really know how to sing well. How brave he is for imitating what Kurt might have sounded like after the shotgun blast. Wow. But yeah, like I feel like even deliberately, you'd have a hard time sounding like that. It honestly sounds like, yeah, the fact that he's apparently, as somebody noted, just a drunk, that is the best explanation for how he sounded that bad. Rather have stuffed toys than have kids. Same. The singer for Puddle of Mudd. Somebody mentioned that the dude is drinks a lot. During a show in Toledo in 2004, he admitted to the audience that he was too intoxicated to continue after only 4 songs. September 2012, arrested for drunk and disorderly conduct on a cross-country flight. 2013, domestic violence charges. April 16th, some performance. Threw a microphone and beer into the audience and seemed to be lip syncing. Driving under the influence. Kicked off a flight for removed before a flight because he was drinking. Rigged a fake bomb onto his vehicles to deter thieves. Does say in 2017 he had announced his sobriety. So I don't know if he was drinking when he. I don't know if he'd fallen off the wagon when he did that performance. But yeah, that dude spent a lot of time being arrested. No way, listen. I would hope not. Genuinely, I hope he was drunk. That's not something you say very often. But yeah, I hope he was wasted. He did apparently. Sober from alcohol doesn't mean sober. True. He did apparently end up apologizing and saying that it sounded like shit. Looked and sounded like shit. And he apologized to Kurt Cobain. Although apparently the video where he did that is. Hey, Oren. Apparently the video where he apologized to Kurt seems to have been really fucking stupid. And it seems to have been an off day, but it also seems like the dude might be just a colossal fucking asshole. So, yeah, by all means, people should keep mocking him. Because, yeah, just like taking a look at his Wikipedia article. Yeah. Stop it. I'm currently talking about the singer from Puddle of Mudd. And the fact that he is evidently just a total asshole. And thus it is okay to mock him for a bad performance. So I'm watching one of your streams at 2 a.m. here. Funnily enough, 2 a.m. is when I used to stream. 2:30. I used to stream at 2:30 in the morning. Because I was working a late shift. I got off work at I'd finish work at 2 in the morning. And then I'd go on 2:30. Where's here? I'd imagine it's there. $5 ahead of the US, yes. UK is 5 hours ahead of the US and Canada. Should say it's 5 hours ahead of like the Eastern time zone. Because the US and Canada have multiple time zones, so. You're 5 hours ahead of me where I am in Eastern Canada, or Eastern Ontario. Do love cracking my knee. Do love cracking my knees. And heat is making me tired. Also, the fact that I didn't sleep great is making me tired. So now I need people to give me something to talk about. Give me a topic to talk about, because I need something to wake me up a bit. My mom's going to Scotland, so I'll be watching her house and her cat. 86 in the house. I do temperatures outside because I'm not going out there. Yeah. I fucking hate summer. Fans are blowing hot air on you. Bridge to Terabithia. I have not seen Bridge to Terabithia. Hey, Chester. Smokey was not my mom's cat, no. From what I understand, watch someone's video about him, almost you're crying. Aww. From what I understand, Smokey is a pretty vocal cat, which Kingsley is not. I'll be at my mom's place in a few days. So once I start streaming from my mom's place, cat is so non-vocal, it's so sad. Yeah. So once I start streaming from her place, people will be able to see how different he is from Smokey. Maybe enjoy the book version more. Someone's mom wrote it after her son's best friend died being struck by lightning when he was 8. Does mom have EC? Nope. Son went on to direct the 2007 Hollywood release, but before that, it was a made-for-TV movie that wasn't that good. Yeah, gonna need to use fans at her place as well. I have not yet met Smokey. I would like to. But it would mean leaving the house. Should Emily Kaiser's husband be arrested for their son's drowning death? I don't know. I don't want to use the oven too much. Yeah. Smokey is a trunk, such a cutie. Smokey's so damn fat. Just more of him to love. She said Smokey jumped in her bed and woke her up and she was scared. Where did Smokey come from again? I don't know. Kaiser was a grandma's maiden name. I mean, you probably shouldn't be telling people your grandma's maiden name. Did he come from? Did he come from a fire prevention seminar? Come on, security questions. Suppose, yeah, it's usually your mom's maiden name, your mother's maiden name. No. I mean, my joke wasn't that bad, was it, Jordan? Yeah, I guess it was. Gotta go hack and Uncle Buck's devices. I don't use pets and security questions either. Why is it 90 degrees Fahrenheit? Because nobody took climate change seriously. Nobody took global warming seriously for past 50 years. And now we all have to suffer. Why do people like this? I don't know. I don't know why people like summer. I don't know why people are like, oh, hey, yay, it's summer. Doesn't live in done since 01 at the age of 87. I don't get it. Just caught Madden. I think the Madden games are still being made. I love summer when I'm in a pool. I don't even like summer when I'm in air conditioning. Friend got one of his songs on the latest Madden. Nice. That's awesome. So indoors, 100 plus that make the pool feel like bathwater. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of days it ends up being too hot even for swimming. Not like that summer spawns bugs and it's stickily hot. Yep. Hey, cold cut. Humidity was only at 70% though. Yeah. Yeah, humidity is vicious as well. It sucks. Hey, Zena. She's back in Canada. Yeah. Yep. Hopefully, I'll get to hang out with her at some point. Is that where jean pants? Yeah. Of course, I still wear my jeans in 90-degree weather, 90-degree heat. Not the heat's made it yet. Fuck that. It's all hot. Yep. They both suck. The heat sucks. The humidity sucks. The whole damn thing sucks. Go get a freezy. What's so bad about shorts? I'm not used to them. That's what's bad about them. You need to look at something cold? Then you should look at my frigid wife. I'll pet your back through the hole in your chair. It's not a very big hole, though. That'd be a good one if you weren't so against marriage. I mean, it's still a good one. I mean, it's not a good. It's not a good one. It's funny because it's like such an old joke. It's solid anti-humor, anti-comedy. It's Don Rickles, yeah. It's sort of like the old Don Rickles style. That's sort of like that. Nobody does that type of joke anymore. It's a very outdated type of comedy. That's really only done ironically these days. Oh, Don Rickles, he's great. Never watched any of his stuff. I think he might have been in that documentary about the aristocrats joke, where his rendition, where his version of it was all about farting. Right. He's before my time. Good intro. Well, yeah, like he only died in 2017, but like he wasn't terribly active by the time I was a kid. Yeah, like yeah, he did voice Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story. He did the late night show still in 2000s. Yeah, I never really saw him on those. I think from Anthony Jeselnik. Only thing I've seen from him was his performance at one of the roasts, or two of the roasts, like one or two of the roasts, Comedy Central roasts. I'm talking about. Hey, Chris. Don Rickles. Here are. I'm eating a freezy. It's actually not very frozen. I got the one. No, I don't do that, Chris. Crystal pipe with Walter White's blue meth. No, I don't do anything like that. I don't do drugs. Second watch of Breaking Bad. Hey, Stephanie. I'm on my second watch of Sailor Moon. Oh, Anthony Jeselnik. Yeah, my only experience with Anthony Jeselnik is at the Comedy Central roast. There's like one or two of the Comedy Central roasts that he did. I know that he did the Trump roast and was thoroughly unimpressed by the situation. I don't remember if he did any other roasts. Tom Brady versus Bunny. Yeah, I think I watched that one. At the very least, I remember him closing it. Talk about inflating, like, they could have just given me the $20 million and I would have told them I fucking did it. Nikki Glacier was the best. I honestly don't remember anything else from that roast. He's apparently just at 3 nuclear sites. Maybe she's like that World War III. I mean, alleged nuclear sites. And honestly, it doesn't really feel worth talking about now. Either we're all gonna die or not. There's nothing we can actually fucking do to do about it. Honestly, I should have bunker in Hawaii like Mark Zuckerfuck. Man, do the Hawaiians ever want Zuckerberg gone? It is still warm. And power keeps going off. Yeah. Exactly, yeah, Larry. Like they do not like Zuckerberg, and yet Trump bombed Iran. Yep, that's right. I do not. Iranian State TV said any American in the region is now a legit target. Hard to argue with them. During as far as we are at war goes, I suppose the only response I can really give is, "What do you mean we, Yankee?" Don't think Canada was involved in this. I'm no Yankee. This yuppie slur. I mean, kinda, but not really. Hey, Paw Patrol. But yeah, as far as like Yankee goes, I mean, people outside the US just use Yankee to refer to all Americans. I know that like in the US, Yankee means something specific depending on what region of the US you're from. You know, people in the southern US, a Yankee is someone from the northern US, from the northern states. I know that, but for Canada, a Yank is an American. Yankee's like, yeah, yeah, I know that. It's just like I said in Canada. Yeah, a Yankee is an American. Americans are all Yanks, Yankees, or Yanks. I suppose Yankee is really more of like a UK term for Americans, but we sometimes still say it. We sometimes still use it. Or the Mason Dixon. Yeah. We call you pit fishers. Anyway, the point is, what do you mean we are at war? Thinking of ordering a Dyson fan and then sending it back after summer because I can't handle this heat. I'm not paying $400 for an electric fan. In the South, we're either a Yankee or a damn Yankee. And all these songs from like blues and country songs. No, I would not move to the U.S. No. Travel the world vlog. Yeah. Don't have the money for that. I'm unlikely to ever have the money for that. Never. I'm Canadian. I'm a Canuck. Eastern Ontario. Half man, half moose, exactly. And hello, otter. You want to go to Canada? It's a lovely country. Maple syrup is it? Nah, not really big on maple syrup. I'm not too. I don't actually eat much of the maple syrup. Honestly, I'm not sure where that term came from. I don't know if I called it that as a kid or if it's just something my family called it when I was a kid or what. Kind of so liberal, it's iconic. I feel like it's more reputation than reality. I mean, it's up there, but I think, honestly, there's some Nordic countries that are way better. I suppose those Nordic countries have distinct race issues as well, racism problems. Similar what they're like. It's too hot. Your lineage is mostly Nordic. The English speaking one's got to be the best. Probably. Though Ireland seems like it's probably pretty good. And Australia seems like it's pretty good. Scotland would probably be a lot better. First off, if it didn't have England fucking overriding it all the time. And second, if it didn't have J.K. fucking Rowling living there. That would be good if you were rich and could buy lots of land. Yeah, if you could buy one of those old churches. Alabama Castle. Yeah. Like Enya. Would you like to be from Scotland? Yeah. Yeah, you would. Yeah, if you could make like Enya and live in a castle full of cats. The UK is dodgy. Yeah. Scotland's better than England, but England keeps overriding Scotland, so. And like I said, J.K. Rowling living there sort of hurts it as well. Throwing all her money into making life worse for trans people. Keep up with UK politics. A little bit. There are a couple people I follow on social media who are from the UK, and they'll talk a bit about it. Neil Young. I mean, there's a couple Neil Young songs that I like. Not keen on them, but Let's legalize abortion. Yeah. Yeah, and kudos to them. It is worth noting that quite a few of the gender critical crowd came out against it. Came out against that bill to legalize abortion. Yeah, assisted dying coming very soon. Yeah, that's one of those things. Canada's had the same debate in recent years. The issue with it is, like, I support, yeah, medically assisted or medically aided dying or something like that. Huge debate. And here's the thing that I'm in favor of letting people choose that. Thing is, there's the issue of people being pressured into it in order to basically as a cost saving measure. Like there's piss poor support for people with disabilities and shit like that. People with disabilities, people with chronic pain issues. There's piss poor support for it. So, like, people end up, people are going to end up using it because they don't see much choice. Because, like, otherwise they're just living with constant pain and no help. So I support assisted dying in principle. I just do not like I just think it's being implemented as a way of justifying not helping people who need it. Don't want your mother to send you up or anything. Not just that, but like I said, it's people who could continue to live good lives if they had some level of support, but they're not getting it. The day before birth as well. I mean, it's exceptionally rare, Jordan, for abortion to be done that late. No, so even so, My attitude, my position is actually very, very simple. A person cannot be compelled, cannot be forced to donate an organ against their will. Why is it? Because it's so rare, Christopher. It is exceptionally rare for a for any third term abortion. Like third term abortions just don't happen often. When they do, it's almost always because it's medically necessary. Anyone who carries that long, they want the baby. Like anyone who carries it for 7 months, they want to have a baby. People in 7 month, 8th month, yes, the people who are in their 7th or 8th month, they're not deciding at that point, you know what? Like, it's just that doesn't happen. It is statistically insignificant. Like it is so rare as to be basically like and yeah, beyond that it's like even if the mother does choose at that point, my position remains similar. You can't force someone to donate a lung, even if it will save a person's life. You cannot force someone to, you cannot extract someone's heart for donation purposes uh, unless the person has specifically signed up to be an organ donor. Like even like when somebody dies, if they did not agree in life to be an organ donor while they were still alive, if they did not agree to be an organ donor, that's that. Even if they're the only available match that is necessary to save somebody's life, they didn't consent in life, you can't do it. So bodily autonomy. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, and I feel like that is the argument that, like, I don't think that there's really any counter argument to. While it's still in the womb, the fetus is effectively making use of the woman's organs, of the mother's or of the mother's organs, even at the third term. It's still physically dependent on the mother. So that that person has the right to decide what is done with their organs. If they decide, no, I don't want this baby using my organs, then tough shit. Tough shit for the fetus. Healthy baby in the third term can live outside the mother. It can. And once it's outside the mother, then, you know. Trying to listen to you and foodie is killing me. But as long as it's still in, as long as it's still in there. No, I'm not moving back with her. She doesn't know if she wants to keep smoking. I'm sure she will. Anyway, I know it's early, but I am super tired, so I'm actually going to end the stream a bit early. Might lay down for an hour or something. On tomorrow, possibly a bit. Possibly be a little bit late tomorrow. My mom's coming over to visit my landlords, and apparently they're making hamburgers, so I'll probably join for supper. So may or may not be late, but thanks for coming, and good night, everybody.